Folks, we are certainly in the dog days of summer. It is going to be a hot, hot, hottie.
Well, movie-wise, it literally is the dog days of August now. The studios have put out their big blockbusters earlier in the summer. Now it's sort of the dregs, what they have left before they get into the fall Oscar-type movies, a different season. But literally this week, it is dog days. We have a new movie called Dog Days, and I was sort of looking forward to it because I love dog movies. Unfortunately, there are humans in this too. A lot of them. It reminded me of a movie a few years ago called Must Love Dogs, which was actually much better in terms of its writing and style. But nevertheless, this film is trying to be a Love Actually, a lot of different stories going on all at once, going back and forth. Actually feels more like a Love Boat. It's a throwback to that kind of old-fashioned comedy.
He's lethargic. His appetite is down.
Sam needs to get out there and meet some new dogs. That'll be $300.
It's directed by Ken Marino. He most recently did How to Be a Latin Lover, which I didn't give a great review. I thought it was sort of over the top. He does have a tendency sometimes to let scenes go way over the top, but I digress. He does okay here with this material. Just so many people to keep track of here. Let me see if I can give you the 411. There's Elizabeth. She's a newscaster, played by Nina Dobrev. She has all kinds of therapy problems, goes to see her therapist. It's a dog therapist, however, and she rarely talks about the dog, often talks about herself. By the way, that therapist is played by Tig Notaro, and she steals every scene she's in with her deadpan delivery. I just wish she was in more scenes. And then there's Jimmy Johnston. He's played by Tone Bell. He is a former NFL player who comes to be her co-anchor on her newscast. And, well, do sparks fly? Well, you'll have to see the movie. Then there is Tara. Tara works in a coffee shop across the street from the veterinarian clinic, and she's got the hots for Dr. Mike. Tara is played by Vanessa Hudgens. Dr. Mike is played by Michael Cassidy, and he is the dreamboat that she just thinks will be the answer to her prayers boyfriend-wise. But there's another guy here, and his name is Garrett, and he is played by John Bass, and he runs the New Tricks Rescue, and it's a dog rescue operation, an adoption agency. Not doing very well. He's having a hard time keeping it open. He also has the hots for Tara. Nevertheless, he's a well-meaning guy, and you do sort of root for him. Then there is Ruth, played by Veronica St. Clair, and her husband Greg, played by Thomas Lennon. They are expecting twins, and as the blessed day gets closer, they have to give their dog to be taken care of by her irresponsible brother named Dax, played by Adam Pally. He's less concerned with taking care of the dog, though, when he has him, than getting back into his musical roots here. He's in a band with his ex-girlfriend Lola, played by Jasmine Cephas Jones. Then there is a couple too good to believe, really beautiful, Grace and Kurt, played by Eva Longoria and Rob Corddry. All they want to do is help the world and adopt a young girl from overseas, and they do. Her name is Amelia, and she's played by Elizabeth Carroll, but they just can't seem to get through to her when they finally bring her home. Nothing amuses her, nothing pleases her. One day, they run into a lost dog, a pug.
I want to help you find your dog.
You should be my best friend.
This dog has made us a family.
They're good people, and they know somebody's lost a dog. Well, we already knew this because we saw when the dog got lost early in the movie. And that's because it's Walter's dog, played by Ron Cephas Jones. And he is a widower, and he is distressed because his dog ran away and he couldn't keep up with him. He's helped in his quest by Tyler, played by Finn Wolfhard. Anyway, it goes on and on and on. Thank God for the dogs, though. You will have a good time, and there are some heartwarming sequences here. There's nothing that is not right for the family in this movie, and so for that reason, in the dog days of August, hey, for dog days, I say go.